head towards Razikh. Razikh is in the other direction. We'll head back to you in a moment. First, however, we need to head to Nakhlan to deal with some poachers. Get another mission done and dusted. So we need to... did we only just... Okay, no, we made it in time. For a second there it popped up and I thought I was too late to complete the mission, but as it turns out, it was just us increasing our reputation with one of the landowners for having arrived. So let's try and negotiate with the poachers first, so maybe we can come to an agreement. So we can say first and foremost that they are not bad people. You can easily ply your trade elsewhere, somewhere else for something safe. We'll get that. Next, what can we go for? 77%. Ooh, there's one where we do have Valor to our advantage. However, it's only 7% chance for critical, and upon failing, it will block all options. Let's go for... You had an agreement with with Lath the Wool Weaver. Now, your word is your bond, no matter which side of the law you're on. And it looks like we're successful. So we managed to resolve this one peacefully. Of course, we could have earned some leather by killing them, but we'll allow them to live and go and serve us later on down the line. Landowners require access. Not something I'm too keen on helping on just yet. Let's head back to Idnar, where then we can head over to Razikh and Razikh, and I guess the mission ended already. Was gonna see if I could escort the herd, although it could be here in Bait Khatif that this works. Yeah, Bait Khatif. Let's go. So let's head on over to Razikh with 20 hogs. He'll give us 1.2k for doing it successfully. Again, still not making any, and still not earning anything. It seems like from the brewery. Why? What's? I'll have to do some investigating offline with regards to this. Oh, hang on. Found someone from the Jawal. Maybe we can catch them and take them as our own. We are just faster than them, so we should catch up any second now. There we go. Well done. Ghulassen of the Jawal. He does seem to have some cavalry, some infantry, and a few ranged units. So it should be an easy fight overall, given our superior numbers. Let's prep accordingly. Soldiers! Infantry here. Actually, infantry in line. Oh, hang on. This is considered to be some sort of hill, so they cannot pass through here just yet. Intriguing. Looks like we also have some mounted archers I wasn't aware of. Cavalry! So, mounted archers to hang out here in loose formation, archers on the other side in loose formation. Can't think of it. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at my infantry and noticing that shields are always held in their left hand. So if the enemy is charging towards me, with their shield in their left hand, they would have coverage of from the right side whenever they are in passive mode and not actually blocking. So I'm thinking that it would be smart for me to move all of my ranged units onto my left, there, which would be their right. Therefore, I have a higher percentage chance of hitting the enemy infantry whenever they push in, or rather, as they push in, and just eliminate them accordingly. Hang on. Line formation. Oh, we can go in line formation. Never mind. Something was acting up then earlier. We'll be alright. So, like so, looks to work for me. Let's push up slightly. Get the bows all along here. And that's actually horse archers there and cavalry over the side. There we go. Let's see, do they decide to close in or do they go for a defensive strategy? Yeah, they're going defensive, it looks like. Given our superior numbers, they're not too keen on us. They're not really all that keen on engaging in combat with us, it looks like. So we'll tell everyone to follow us right now as we close in on the front lines once we're close enough then we'll go ahead and set up our units accordingly and try and cause some mayhem in their ranks. Okay, so I'm thinking at around 150 meters, or well, 150 distance, we'll go ahead and change things up. It does look like this might be in places. So infantry here, as we're saying, archers and horse archers to the side, regular cavalry on the side here. Let's go. So horse archers were able to open fire, regular archers opening fire as well, which is good to see. Let's keep closing the gap. Okay, archers and horse archers here, cavalry to hold on the side again. So, infantry follow me, and I want you to go into shield formation. There we go. The shields will help cover our approach. Soldiers will engage, so moving forward cautiously, preferably covering our archers here. Cavalry to move in, mounted archers to go ahead and engage and in their own time. And provide some assistance. Regular archers will also engage, so closing in into close proximity. Nice, in they come. Here it goes. Oh, they decided to pull off, it looks like. They didn't want that smoke. It's good. Ooh, they have an Imperial Cataphract on their team. Interesting. We have lost well, one of our caravan guards has gone down. Infantry to go into square formation, I think. Counter the cavalry. Cavalry to pull back for now. Archers to take a defensive spot. Yeah, they've got. Although they have very few units, they have some very strong ones. It looks like so. That was something I may have underestimated. Okay, bring out our shield. Let's have defend a little bit. Cavalry to charge in again. Mounted archers to engage. Arrows to come in close. So yes, it does look like they're holding a defensive position here. Line and attack. Let's try and close in. They're still pummeling us with arrows, so it's the best thing we can do here. Archers to move to enemy. Yeah, these axe guys having some issues. We're certainly a lot faster now with the upgrades we've gone for, it looks like, so we can engage we can close in at a far superior pace, it looks like. Okay, I've zoned them out. In they come. Loads of Menelvillians, which are very, very strong two-handed weapons. They look like spears, but they can actually slash with them, and they are very, very good slashing weapons, I should point out. So, I'm gonna go around this cautiously. Okay, not many remaining now, it looks like. Cataphracts getting encircled. There's one more remaining here, it looks like, and I think it's their lord. It's the lord one of the lords. Nope, just the veteran Faris. What remains? One cavalry. Bows behind here, cavalry here, archers here. Let's go. Let's block them up. Square formation, so that we force the enemy cavalry into our infantry here. They are moving a little bit slowly, so we should take the opportunity to defend them. Yep, now they're coming in for the returning charge. And now we position ourselves, arrows flying in, and a headshot. Beautiful stuff there, beautiful stuff. I was totally setting myself up to have to defend somehow, but they did well, they did well. We only lost one horse and one of our axemen, that's alright. They're easily replaceable over time. And we have also taken Ghulassen of the Jawal as a prisoner. Wonderful. More prisoners taken. We will not be taking the looters as part of our troops, however. That would be a bad idea. Ooh, better boots, slightly heavier, but better boots. Inferior spears, couching lances, spear brace, although it's good and it's longer than what we currently have, doesn't deal as much damage, so we won't be using that. Yeah, okay, we did alright, we did alright. We got ourselves some good loot, and also one of these bad boys, if you will. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the opportunity to to eliminate one of these members of the Jawal. Currently, the Jawal have how many people in their clan? 4 in total, and the one we currently have is Ghulassen as part of this minor faction. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate and well, send his head rolling real quick. Show it as use him as to make an example of any and all minor factions that decide to try and cross Jassid Bani Sayid. So execute the prisoner, we will, and we will do so, and we'll go ahead and get him killed in 3, 2, and 1. It will, of course, cause certain negative effects with our reputation with some of the other other existing clans, if you will. So since it is definitely quite well, it's certainly quite a big, bold statement, if you will, but it was necessary. It was necessary. Ooh, yeah, a lot of the Banu clans also not quite enjoying what I'm doing. The Banu clans being members of the well, being part of the Aserai, if you will, Aserai factions. So yeah, we might have less access to troops in some of these villages around here in the future. But that's all right. So let's take one of these Mameluke guards as a replacement for the person we lost, and I think that's pretty much all we're going for now. That's okay. Tavern district. Let's choose who we're going to be selling off. So Imperial units will be gone. There we go, and I think we're fine for now. Good. Let's check what else we can sell in the to the traders. All weapons will go. All these javelins are inferior, so they can go as well. Everything seems to be going all right. Yep, that's good. Nice. I think we did a pretty good job. Do we have a bit of a herd negative multiplier? Yes, we do. So we'll sell off these lame Aserai forces as well. And I think we're okay. Yep, we're okay. Wonderful. Caravan ambush is available as another mission here. However, we'll head over to Razikh first to to hand over the necessary items. I think it was hogs. Yes, hogs that we are transporting right now and make a profit. There's also another arena battle we can take part in. So let's have a chat. Return the stuff. 20 hogs. There we go. Good work. Increased our reputation with Kilam by 6. Therefore, we're able to recruit more units more regularly, I guess. That's good. So let's check out the arena. What's available? Offering a judgment for the victor. I'm suspecting that judgment might actually be a horse. Let's see if I'm correct. Oh, no, it's not. Judgment is actually a mace. A brand new item that you can apparently win from these arenas. So, yeah, I'll gladly take a mace. Maybe I'll even hold on to it and consider using it at some point in time. Perhaps switch it out with one of the 2 spears I have. So, there is Karith on the yellow team, who is my main target here as one of the lords. He needs to go. That's a good hit. There's 2. I'm teaming up with the regular units here to eliminate the lords first. That way, I will not have to worry about him, and they will not have to worry about him either. Good kick. Kick again. Good kill. Good kill. Increase the bets, keep making more money. We do not have javelins this time around while on horseback, so we're going to need to be extra careful as we engage in these fights. Not bad miss. So we're fighting against the blue units here. Sure, there's 3 of them over, 3 in total on this side, 1 off to my right, or my left rather. Good hit there, good hit, really good hit. Tempted to snag that one. Oh, 1 Aserai footman eliminated. Great Great stuff. Let's take care of the guy over here with the shield, if we can. Hang on, turning into a bit of a pile-up if we're not careful. Stab him in the head. Oops, almost. Good hit. Let's disengage slightly, and now we can jump back on in. Get the angle, cross the defenses. On down. Take another. Good, one more remaining. Come on, come on. Push in. Great stuff, great work. Alright, so it does look like the enemy team does have a noble on their end as well, alongside the Aserai infantry. Meanwhile, we only have an Aserai Mamluk regular. So can be a little bit tough. Also, doesn't help that I'm having to use a bow and arrow when I don't have much experience using it on this character. Yeah, as you can see, the arrows are flying very wide here. For our first hit in though, our allied Mamluk, however, getting a kill. So now it's a 2 versus 1 against their noble. One final match. Let's go. Looks like it's javelins again. Mamluk these guys should have experience with javelins. However, a simple sidestep does allow us to bait out their throw. One hit. Catch him while he's reloading. There we go. And that's the victory. Judgment has been earned for us, and also some additional money from the betting. Great work indeed. So, let's check this thing out. How does it look overall? So, we can preview. Relatively simplistic looking mace overall. Not much. It doesn't really have a very large hammer part to it, if you will, to clobber the enemy. That's alright. I think I'll hold on to this. It's an additional 700 gold we can keep in reserve for when we really do need it, I guess. That's fine for me. Leadership, what can we do? Increase the recruitment rate of tier 1 to 3 prisoners by 50%, or do it for 4, 5, and 6 by 50%. So I think we'll go for 4, 5, and 6. That way we can recruit these the units that we currently have stowed away at a faster rate. Which can, of course, help us out later on. Check out Ablub real quick. What's available? They need manual laborers. To be able to do this, I think we need to just return with prisoners specifically. I think criminals. Yeah, criminals. That apparently they need to be criminals, bandits, for me to do this legally. So we cannot actually hand over the actual fighting units we have currently stowed away that we currently have in our prisoners. So we'll take on this troop of 22 infantry first, and I think we'll go ahead and auto-resolve it to get this done sooner. Okay, no losses taken, and we've taken 9 of theirs as prisoners. We don't have much space for prisoners now that I'm looking at it all, due to the amount of actual fighting units that are prisoners right now for us. So we may need to figure out a way to make a bit more space. Let's go ahead and. Well, it looks like these these ones were scared of us, so we were able to pull them in relatively easily. A big band of 33 now that we can quickly snag. So we'll give him some of the men we've gotten, 17 looters out of the 14 he needs. However, he'll take as many as we get. So we'll go ahead and attack this group of 33 for additional loot. Since it is 33 looters, I think I will take the fight in person. I think this could be a pretty epic one to look at. So infantry here, archers here, horse archers there, regular cavalry on the sides as well. So, archers in loose, mounted archers in loose formation as well, and we can actually put the infantry in loose formation too. That way, anyone with throwing weapons can make use of them as the enemy closes in. Let's actually pull back to give us a little bit more room to pull this off. So, infantry there and cavalry on the sides. The idea here is that, as you can, unfortunately, our infantry were on higher ground, so our archers would not have been able to open fire. Therefore, now having cycled it over and sent everyone onto the other side of this ravine here, any and all looters that start charging towards us will be met with heavy resistance. Through javelins, throwing axes, etc. Here they come, 33 of them, about 200 paces out. Let's let's brace ourselves for them and give them a warm welcome with our as we can see, throwing axes being drawn, javelins also at the ready for some of our Aserai infantry here. Alright, bows being inspected. Love to see it. Good to keep your weapons in order. Horse archers slightly further back than I'd like, so I'll push them forward slightly, just behind our regular archers. They can shoot over them. Here they go. Fire when you're ready. Throw when you're ready, anyway. Off you go. Javelins going out, throwing axes as well. Indeed, some casualties being taken by the enemy looters as a result. The closer they get, the more they get eliminated. Send in our infantry, send our cavalry, and let's go close some mayhem. There we go. An absolute slaughter. Unfortunately, since, however, odds are we eliminated more than we did take as prisoners. That is the problem, the issue with sometimes taking these fights in person, when you need to actually take. If you have a lot of people armed with bladed weapons and you send them into a fight to fight people, there is a greater chance that they will kill the person rather than allow you to take them as prisoners. So, gotta be a little bit wary with regards to that particular game mechanic. The only way you can counteract this, however, is to create an army which mains itself in the use of blunt weapons. That way, by having blunt weapons, there is a better chance that you knock out your target and can therefore take them as prisoners, sell them, recruit them, do whatever you please with them, pretty much. So that is something to always keep in mind and use to your advantage. So let's go ahead and hand in these 4 as well. Have a quick chat and bring him a few more men. Or those. Beautiful stuff. Still working on it. Let's keep hunting. Let's keep hunting. See who we can run into. All right. Any desert bandits or looters? We will hunt down and eliminate. There we go. Give up and send the troops. Taking half of those looters as our own. So that's good work. Great stuff. What about if we do this mission here? There was something about... No, not this one. There was another place which mentioned a caravan ambush. I think it might have been Hubyar. It looks like the mission has been completed. Had we wanted, we could have done that, and we could have done that and just taken the prisoners, the bandit prisoners, from them as our own. This guy also asking for manual laborers, but we can only have the same mission going once ever, so... played some unturned, angered some clans. Ooh, okay. It's, I guess it's the way it goes, huh, Leprechaun. And good on you for having the cojones, if you will, to go ahead and take the fight to them as well. Congratulations. Yeah, hello to you too, by the way. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'll go ahead and sell off some of these guys. The ones that are harder to get, I will hang on to, specifically the Faris, the Beni Zilal, and the other Vanguard Faris, I guess. But the other units, I'll make a little bit more space and sell them off. Maybe even just 4 of these royal guards to help me out. That'll help. Sell anything else we have. There we go. Those can go as well, and we're fine. And let's head back onto on our hunt for more people to just capture and hand on over into becoming someone else's slaves, I guess. There we go. We tried to see if we can force him to to give in, but he wants to take the fight, so we will not get the full 6 units as prisoners, unfortunately. Killed about 5 of them until I died. Shouldn't they really be thankful when they were stomping the entire server? Fresh pace of challenge, or whatever. Sorry, or whatever you call it. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. They've a very, very healthy way of looking at it for sure. As long as you didn't make them lose too much of their stuff in the process. Good on you, man. Well done indeed. Congratulations. Let's take on these looters. 18. Hopefully we can. Well, looks like we're gonna take the fight to them. We did lose one of our infantry, one of our footmen, unfortunately. However, we can now recruit our first Beni Zilal Royal Guard. We will lose 1 morale point for doing this. However, I mean, I'll go ahead and bring up that unit again so you can look at him and just tell me if he looks worthwhile. I mean, a very nice looking sword, a spear, and a full stack of javelins, not to mention a horse that is beautifully armored, I would say. And yeah, good chainmail too, so I like this. Does this game mode have any action like in the online modes? Yes, you can indeed jump into fighting fighting in third person or first person in larger scale battles. Earlier today, I went ahead and took part in a number of sieges against large armies, and also helped in besieging a castle. And I actually had to breach through the main gate and then swarm the bastions in an attempt to clear out the opposition, which we all did successfully. So, indeed, well, congratulations to my team, well, to all parties involved in that particular success. So yes, it is indeed possible. That guy wants to have his daughter found. However, that's not something I'm gonna dabble into ever, really. That's a lot of politics that I'm not interested in. Ooh, look what just popped up. Unid of the Aserai has just declared war on the Western Empire. So, Western Empire, if we go ahead and zoom out, is all the way over here. So we can expect that there will be a lot of fighting taking place here towards Uyaz, possibly going for Garantor Castle as well as Ortizia. So if we can take a foothold and hold it here, that would be an excellent job. Job well done, I'd say, by our team. However, before we do that, we'll go ahead and hand in the final few looters that we have, and just accept the profits that we can get out of it. So have a chat. Let's bring in the last few units. 9 of them in total. There we go. And that should be it. We'll go ahead and set the business, earning 750 gold. Had we decided to continue capturing more units, possibly even better units, preferably those on horseback, we could have actually made a lot more money. I believe there was one time I managed to make about 5,000 gold just by selling so many units to that particular well, for those kinds of missions.